Are you ready? I'm ready. This is going to be stitch pattern number 4. And this stitch pattern is going to be a very open weave. So this is going to be great for market bags or flowy summer tops, beach cover-ups. Ooh, that might be amazing. All right, so let's get started. I got my hook. I got my yarn. You can use whatever yarn you want, whatever recommended hook size for the yarn that you're using. You can do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Well, actually I am. I'm going to tell you how to make this stitch pattern. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so this one's going to be a multiple of 2 stitches. So we're going to cast on a multiple of 2, so I'm going to do 28. So let's go ahead and get our slip knot. Boop. We're going to chain multiple of 2. All right, so I've got 28. So this uses methods that we've already learned from the previous videos. If you haven't done the previous videos, I highly, highly suggest you go back and watch those. There's Crochet Stitch Bootcamp, stitch pattern 1, 2, and 3, and they're going to cover the basics of everything that we do here in this stitch pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. So we got our chain multiple of 2. Now we're going to double crochet in the 6th chain from the hook. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I'm getting lost. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So down here in this little dooter, right here, we're going to do a double crochet. Now we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to skip a chain, and then we're going to double crochet in the next one. Then we're going to chain 1, we're going to skip the next chain, double crochet in the next one. That's going to be our pattern repeat. So pattern repeat is chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next. We're going to do that all the way down. Oh my gosh, look at me. Just yeeted that right off the hook here. All right, let's go ahead and scoot down here. Get all these double crochets in this chain. My yarn is having a hard time coming out of the cake. Get out of there, probably because I was jamming my finger down in the middle of the cake there a second ago. Don't do that. You saw me. You saw me. You're probably like, don't do that. I'm gonna jam the yarn down in there. And that's exactly what I did. This one's gonna be so pretty. I can already see it. Uh-oh. I messed up. Oh my goodness. I chained in the 5th, not the 6th. All right, you will chain in the actual 6th chain from the hook. I chained in the 5th because I was being silly and not paying attention to what I was doing. So you can tell because I have one little chain left over. So I'm going to be a sneaky Pete and then just pull that really tight so you can't see it. See, you can always fix stuff when you're crocheting. All right, so this is what we should have after our row 1. It's a very pretty little ladder type stitch. It's very tall. It's very similar to one we've done in the past, I think it was stitch pattern 2, where we had the small single crochet ladders, but this time we've got double crochet ladders, so they're very prominent. All right, let's go on to row 2. So let's turn our work. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to skip this first stitch, which is right here. We're skipping that. And then we're going to double crochet in the next chain 1 space. So this right here is going to be where we're working. So let's go ahead and do our double crochet right inside that chain 1 space. Then we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip this double crochet and double crochet right into this chain 1 space. Chain 1, skip the double, double in the chain 1 space. And that's going to be our pattern repeat. Chain 1, skip the double crochet here, place a double crochet in the chain 1 space from the row below. So let's do that all the way to the end. We've got a double crochet, and then we have our turning crochet, or turning chain here. So I always get a little tricky down on this area because I always have trouble discerning, is there a chain 1 here, a chain 1 space that I need to work into? Because it would make sense, right? Because we chain 3, so there should be 2 chains for the stitch and then 1 for the space. So let's try it. So I've chained 1. Now I'm going to work my double crochet inside of that chain space that should be there. And then it tells me to double crochet in the turning chain. So let's go ahead and double crochet in the turning chain. Let's see what that produces. So it looks right to me. So let's turn. We're going to chain 4. We're going to skip the first 2 DC here, right? So there's 2 double crochets here, and we're going to double crochet in the chain 1 space. Then we're going to chain 1, skip the double crochet, chain 1 in the chain 1 space, or oh my god, double crochet in the chain 1 space. Chain 1, skip this double crochet in the chain space, and we're going to just work all the way down just like that. So let's take a look at what we've got here so far in this confusing end portion. So it appears we have 2 double crochets here stacked next to each other at the end, and that's, I'm assuming, what the pattern is supposed to look like. To me, I feel like it looks a little bit sloppy, but that is what the pattern is telling us to do. So we're going to leave it just like that. You, however, you can do whatever you want. If you can modify that to where it looks a little bit cleaner on the edge, go for it. If not, I wouldn't worry about it, because that is the correct way to do it according to the pattern. So let's go ahead and continue working down. Ooh, this is a very quick working fabric. You could knock a shirt out in this in no time. All right, we're at the end here. So we're at the end now. And what we're going to do is we're going to work our last little double crochet in that space that's in the very end. Then we're not going to chain 1 after that. We're just going to work a double crochet in the turning chain. And there we go. And that's going to be our pattern repeat. So let's do that one more time. So we're going to turn our work, we're going to chain 4, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to skip those first 2 DCs. So we have 1 DC here, 1 DC here, and then we're going to chain, or we're going to double crochet in the chain space. Then we're going to chain 1, skip the next DC, double crochet in the chain space. And we're going to do that all the way to the end. Chain 1, skip the double, put a double in the chain 1 space. All right, we're at the end here. I'm working my last double crochet in that chain space, and then I'm going to work my double crochet in the turning chain. So this is what we have so far. Ooh, look at those little zigzaggies. I love that. And actually though, once you start building the fabric up, these don't look as bad. So you can tell they're there, but they don't look bad. They only looked bad when it was just 2 rows. So I take back everything I said about how they're sloppy. They don't look sloppy at all. All right, so I'm going to work some more of this fabric up so you can see what it looks like as it grows. I want you to look at how cute that is. Look how cute that is. I'm sitting here the whole time making this thing, thinking, how quick would it be for me to make a cute little beach cover up? Just a little tee to go over a bikini or a swimsuit. I bet you I could whip that up real quick, because this took me literally minutes to make. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see me try to do that. I've never made one by myself without following a pattern. I've actually never made one following a pattern because I don't go to the beach. And so I have no need for a beach cover up. But that's all I can think about when I'm looking at this. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see me try to, from start to finish, craft one of these from hand without using a pattern. I could very easily make it to where you guys could make one as well. If you want to see that, let me know. I'm not going to waste my time making the video if you don't want to see it though. All right. So that's it. Let's chop this here. So I'm going to throw this in my dishcloth, my wash rag, kitchen cloth bin, because I think that's just adorable. That's a nice little exfoliating little cloth there. My goodness, I hope you're getting a bunch of dishcloths or kitchen rags as well. Oh my goodness, tell me what you think about this. I love this so much. It's so pretty, the little back and forth. Oh, all right. If you enjoyed this video, you know the routine. Like it, give me a comment. Let me know what you made, how you found this pattern, if it was easy to make, if it was hard, what challenges you had. I'm happy to answer any questions. And I'll see you next time. I'll see you on the next stitch pattern. All right, bye.